The night started like a dream come true for thousands of fans. The air was electric, the stage lights were glowing, and the crowd was screaming with excitement as Brandy and Monica walked out together. It was supposed to be one of those nights people would remember for years. A celebration of R&B, sisterhood, and nostalgia. But you won't believe how quickly everything changed. Just as the crowd was singing along to one of Bry's biggest hits, something felt different. At first, it was subtle. Bry's smile wasn't as bright. Her movement seemed slower, and she was holding the microphone a little lower than usual. Some people thought she was just feeling emotional, but those close to the stage could see the strain on her face. Then, destiny took an unexpected turn. As the song continued, Bry's breathing grew heavier. She tried to keep singing, but her voice cracked mid-verse. Her hand moved to her chest, and she took a step backward. The band slowed down, unsure of what was happening. Monica, who was standing a few feet away, noticed immediately. She walked closer, whispering something to Brandy, but Brandy barely nodded. The next few seconds felt unreal. Her body swayed slightly, her face turned pale, and then she stumbled. You could feel the energy shift. The audience, still cheering, didn't realize what was happening until the music stopped. The lights dimmed suddenly, and a silence spread through the entire arena. That's when everyone knew something was wrong. The craziest part was how fast it all happened. 1 minute she was singing with power and grace, and the next she was struggling to stay on her feet. Stage crew members rushed forward, and Monica held Brandy by the arm, trying to steady her. You could see the fear in her eyes. Someone backstage yelled for help, and medics appeared out of nowhere. They carefully guided Brandy off the stage as the audience looked on in confusion. At first, some fans thought it was part of the performance, a dramatic act, or a planned break. But then Monica, standing alone in the spotlight, raised her hand and asked everyone to stay calm. Her voice trembled as she said, "There has been an unexpected medical situation. Please keep Brandy in your prayers." The entire arena went silent. Outside the stage curtain, chaos broke loose. Medics surrounded Brandy as she sat on a stretcher, her breathing shallow and uneven. Someone shouted to bring oxygen, while another asked if she had eaten before the show. Bry's face looked pale, her hands were shaking, and she whispered softly that she felt dizzy. One of the medics checked her pulse and looked concerned. "We need to take her now," he said. Within moments, an ambulance was called. Meanwhile, Monica, still in her stage outfit, followed closely behind, her face full of worry. Back inside the arena, fans started filming and posting videos online, asking what had just happened. Did Brandy faint? Is she okay? Why did the show stop? Social media exploded within minutes with clips and rumors spreading faster than anyone could control. But here's the shocking part. People who were there said it didn't look like just exhaustion. It looked more serious. Brandy seemed disoriented, almost like she was struggling to stay conscious. Her team formed a circle around her, trying to keep cameras away. Monica stood near the ambulance, whispering something to a medic as they lifted Brandy inside. Her expression said it all. This wasn't a minor issue. As the ambulance doors closed, Monica placed her hand on the side and bowed her head for a moment as if she was Ray. Fans outside the venue started chanting Bry's name, hoping for good news. Inside the ambulance, things were tense. Brandy was strapped to a stretcher, an oxygen mask over her face. The paramedics asked if she had any history of health issues, but her voice was too weak to respond. One of them said her blood pressure's dropping. They began monitoring her vitals as the sirens echoed through the city streets. Back at the venue, people were crying, calling friends, and posting messages of concern. The night that was supposed to bring joy had turned into something no one expected. And this is where it gets interesting, because what happened that night might not have been a sudden breakdown at all. It might have been building up for weeks, maybe even months. As the ambulance sped through the city streets, sirens cutting through the night air, no one inside spoke a word. The paramedics worked quickly, checking Bry's pulse, adjusting her oxygen mask, and trying to stabilize her breathing. Her eyes fluttered open for a moment, but she looked weak and confused, whispering something too faint to hear. Monica sat beside her, holding her hand, tears welling up as she whispered softly, "You're okay, Brandy."